everybody, and welcome back. My name is Romaine Germaine. You all can call me Germ. Now, today we will be cooking s'mores. Now, s'mores are much less complicated than cooking popcorn or steaks, but there's still a lot of process and a lot of materials that need to be taken into consideration to have the perfect s'mores. Let's introduce them. First, you need graham cracker. The kind of graham cracker doesn't really matter, but this one has honey in it. Next, you need some mallows. These are nicely sized, I would say mediocre. You can get the puffier ones. It's tough, very tough to roast the smaller ones. The ones that are like the size of a flea, but you can try. And of course, your chocolate. The chocolate you want to store in a cool place, especially not when it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit down in a stream in the middle of nowhere. Now we move on to the equipment you're going to be needing. For a proper s'mores, you need to use a fire. Some people do it in the microwave, but that's cheating. But with the fire comes a need for a water source. In case you haven't noticed, I have a watering can right here. This is going to be our water source. I don't know how we're going to fill it. To light the fire, you need a lighter. And you need your knife. Every good cook needs his knife. And a mallow stick. Now, this can be found at a grocery store or pretty much anywhere in nature. Walk around, maybe you'll find something. Now let's get to the fire building. Score! So, we have 3 piles based on size and length, and the tinder is the smallest, the kindling is the middle, and the fuel is the sort of bigger one. What you want is something to start the fire with. This could be, I think this is cardboard, newspaper, the lint, dryer lint works well. But what you don't want is leaves. The problem with leaves is that they burn really well, but then they leave a dead spot. There, the dead spot. And that won't burn anything. It's dead. You can't do anything with it. Another thing you want to watch out for is stuff that's off the tree, and that's totally tan, but when you bend it, it doesn't snap. That means that they're still alive. And you don't want to use that either. So now it comes to building the fire. There are a couple different ways you can do it, but the easiest with what we have right now is what's called the teepee. So this is a pretty basic fire. If you want a bigger one, then what you do is you just add bigger and bigger and bigger sticks to the teepee as it starts burning, just so you don't smother it. Crap. Like I said, if you build up a big fire, then you're going to have to wait a little bit before it turns into coals or to flames that you can actually roast marshmallows over without them totally bursting into flame. I have a couple suggestions on what you can do to pass the time. There are things like singing a campfire song, putting on skits, telling bad jokes, telling good jokes, telling a scary story, hanging out with friends, realizing that you don't actually have friends, trying to make friends, hiring people to spend time with, remembering that your family lives across the country, trying to call them, realizing that they don't love you as they don't pick up. Play with a lighter. Pretend like you're at a rock concert. Play with a knife. Think about the deeper things. Consider why the universe was even here. Realize that you want to become an astronaut. Train to go up to the moon. Fail in training to go up to the moon. Try and pass a test. Study for your AP tests. Make s'mores. Take off your shirt. Slowly. With a little hip movement. Wish you had a better body. Go swimming in a 2-foot deep stream. Oh God! It's cold! Okay, alright. You could go swimming. Geez. This is really uncomfortable. Splash around. Check on your fire. Make s'mores. Go to sleep. Just take a nap. Read a book. Play a computer game. Set the forest on fire. Set the world on fire. So it can burn brighter than the sun. Have fun with the wildlife in the area. You could make friends with some birds and sing with them. Maybe cook their eggs for breakfast. Meet an ogre. Meet a dragon. Tame it. Fly the dragon around. Eat your neighbors. Play Monopoly. Play some basketball. throw some passes. Go to the bathroom. Actually get into the water, which I might do in a couple seconds. Oh god, it's gonna be cold. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ah! Oh! Ah! Okay. Alright. Back out in the sewer. Turn into a jet. Let's go check on it. Okay, so an important thing is to make sure that your fire stays on fire. Try not to burn yourself, and you want to cauterize this. Make sure that it's clean to low flames or coals, and that's the perfect marshmallow roasting time. As a general rule, I always taste everything before I cook it. Pretty simple. Toss this on here and hover it over the flames or coals. Coals are normally better. The idea is to not catch it on fire, unless you like to catch it on fire. And once you have your graham crackers and your chocolate already, taste your graham cracker, and you want to carefully scoop it up so that you don't burn yourself. Next comes the most important part, chocolate. And you'll have the chocolate on right there. Excuse me.
Hey.
And then, poof, right there. And that's a good s'more. Dig in. Alright, that's it for this episode. We'll catch you next time. I'm Romaine Germaine. See ya.